Alright, and with that we should be live. Bit of a later start than usual today, but I figured I don't really think I need to do much preparation for this. So, today we're going to be going ahead and playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Um, Pretty good game, all things, considered. I went ahead and played it for the first time, I think, a year ago or so? Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. And, yeah, I've known for a long time that people have very high thoughts of this game, and that it just holds up really well. But, yeah. The first time I'd experienced it, it honestly just kind of surprised me just how well crafted the whole experience is. And I think that it's something pretty worth showing off here. But yeah, there's a large sort of. This game really focuses a lot on atmosphere and story, and just the experience you have playing it. So I just kind of hope that I can sort of convey that well. Because it really is just all about the world that you're dropped in and the sort of, I guess, just nature of the place. Not like nature in the sense of the forest, but I guess sort of just the way it works and the way things are shaped and just done. But yeah, we're gonna be playing the definitive edition on Steam, so that's the version we're playing today. I need to check something first. Alright, and with that, I think we're good to start. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the game, switch to the live scene, and prepare for it to hopefully capture correctly. Alright, we're good. Get my cursor out of the way. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, Definitive Edition. So we're just gonna go ahead and play the game on hard mode, which, as you can tell by this 100% complete file in about 9 hours, theoretically shouldn't take too long for me to beat, so we might be here for 3 weeks, maybe a 4. But yeah, we're gonna be playing on hard difficulty. I would be tempted to go through one life, but I might save that for a challenge run, especially because there's an achievement for beating the game in under 3 hours. But yeah, we're just going to be going through hard mode. We shall always remember the night when I lost Ori to the great storm. Oh, so we're just going to go ahead and take control of this one right here. when Naru embraced my light. As a child of her own. Oh, so now we're the little one. Nothing much for us over here, so let's go ahead and get back to... let's call it the base for now. On that fateful night, when I lit the skies ablaze, I called out to Ori. Yet, hope never came. Through the passage of time, life withered and decayed. When the forest was blind. Still, hope showed its face. An orphan once more. With no reason to stay. Searching for my light. So weak and so frail. When cries were met with silence. And hope went astray. When my child's strength faltered. Excuse me. And the last breath was drawn. My light revived Ori. A new age had dawned. Alright, looks like we're back in control of Ori, and going back does not seem to be a option right now. In that case, let's just press on ahead. First, we're gonna go ahead and check out what's down here, though also there seems to be something right here for us. Small spirit light container. Spirit light has been added to your donut. Find more spirit light containers to quickly gain ability points. Sounds good to me. I don't quite think we want to go into that water. It doesn't exactly look safe. We found an energy cell. You can now collect and use more energy. Remember that you can use energy to create a soul link and save your game. Might as well do that, and by might as well, I mean the game actually doesn't let you progress until you do that. Conveniently, even though there was a wall we couldn't pass and an enemy we couldn't beat, allowing the enemy to crash into the wall not only let us pass, but also beat the enemy. How convenient. Deep in the forest, Ori found what was lost. My strength is returning. I am sane, the light and eyes of the spirit tree. I was lost in this glen when she loosened her grip. I can guide you on your journey, if you allow me to come. But be still. Can you hear that? They must have followed you here. They, you say? Well, that ain't good. On the bright side, Saint allows us to fight back. So even though we've been placed in danger, we can defend ourselves. Their lights shall return to me. These words the spirit tree once said. In the glade past the caverns we will find him. There's a path up ahead. Alright, sounds good to me. We just need to get over here, right? Yeah. With the abilities that Satan bestows upon us, we can break open some of these things, getting some more ability points. Also, at Soul Links, we can spend our ability points to go ahead and get new access to abilities. For instance, we have allows reusing Soul Links and shortens the cooldown timer, because there is a cooldown between being able to create Soul Links. Spirit Magnet, which lets most pickups float to Ori, meaning we don't have to linger around to sort of collect those ability drops. And Quick Flame, which lets us shoot 3 flames instead of 2. I'm personally going to go down the probably more exploration and utility focused tree, at least to start off. But there's some other nifty stuff, like various mobility upgrades here, and this is the combat route. The magnet isn't quite all-encompassing, but it's pretty strong. We found a life shard that can heal us just a bit. Here we got an enemy on the ceiling. And another one on the ground. If we clear away these spiky purple things, Spirit wells are ancient structures that were used to quickly traverse all of Nibble. The light of the spirit wells will also replenish your strength whenever you are weary. Let's go ahead and save real quick. And there doesn't seem to be anywhere else we can go. So, might as well head back up then. Doesn't look like we can quite go over there yet. At least not without more planning first. We've gained an ability point, which conveniently clears the entire room for us. Speaking of the ability point, let's go ahead and use that, I think. So now we have map markers. Actually, no, that requires 2. Never mind. Everything beyond the first requires 2. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Quick Flame here. Just increase our damage output. Anyway, this spirit gate blocks us. They were built for protection, before the days of decay. The required keystones must be nearby. To reach the spirit tree, we must pass the spirit caverns that lie beyond this gate. So, off to look for the keys then. One of them is right down here. We saw it on our way over the path, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and I believe the other one is up here somewhere. Yep. Now with both of them here, we can go ahead and unlock the door. Alright. So we were told we need to go through the spirit caverns, so might as well keep continuing in that direction. Let's head out. I'm good at this game. Nobody saw that. Was this before or after collecting the keystones? Before. Good to know. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen, and I would appreciate it if everyone here did the same. Here's the keystone again. I don't want to talk about that. Or that. Man, I am bad at video games. Grab this. Grab this, and now that we've got both of them, as soon as Satan tells us about the door, we can go ahead and open it. Come on, let me through. There we go. Once more off to the spirit caverns, hopefully this time with a bit more success. Break that before we move. Break this before we move. These crystals here will allow us to restore an energy point. Energy shards restore power to Ori's energy cells. Seems pretty reasonable to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going down, I think. Ari, this is a mapstone, one of the many ancient markers created to chart the forest of Nibble as it grew. There's a piece missing. If we can find the mapstone fragment, we might be able to repair it. Checks out. In the meantime, there seems to be a keystone here, so let's go ahead and pick that up. Ow. I don't want to talk about that one. And we're all the way back here again, because for some reason I didn't save. I promise I've played this game before. I have that 100% file. I never said I was good at it. Let's see if from a certain distance... Nope. Satan will still tell us about the door. Alright, in that case. For the record, this game isn't that difficult. I'm just stupid. Most of those deaths were entirely on me. I say most, but in reality it's like all of them. Alright, well, I'd like to think that I've learned my lesson, so I'm just going to go ahead and create the soul link there. So we're going to go ahead and grab the keystone that's over here. And listen to the mapstone lecture. There seems to be a power cell there, but as far as I'm aware, we can't access that yet. go ahead and pick up that life cell. Pick up this one as well. There were those that turned to hope when she ravaged and killed. The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He is the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grew. When he called out to find you, many years passed. We were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe. Now these ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer now and feel the light of Phil, the spirit inside. Sure. You've learned wall jump. To use this ability, push the left stick toward the wall and press A continuously to leap upward. Now I say left stick, but I refuse to play this game with a stick. I play with a D-pad. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this energy cell. And having gotten a new energy cell to add to our maximum, I feel like now's as good a time as any to save. In the meantime, we're just gonna get out of here. We've got a new ability point. I'll go ahead and spend that when I feel like we could use another save. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played this game I didn't feel very good about the momentum and the sort of physics of it, but the more I've played it, the more it just feels incredibly natural and really fast, actually. We're just gonna go ahead and push this rock over so we can get ourselves a way to jump up there. But before that, there's a little bit of a spirit light there. Let's make a save point here because we're about to get our energy restored anyway. Now we need to push this rock through these damaging obstacles. There's another keystone right there. And there'll... Ow. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go ahead and pick up this light as well. And now seems like a good time to save. We can pull this lever, dropping that bar down there, and letting us have a shortcut back, so to speak. Here's a mapstone fragment. Alright. So where was that mapstone again? It was somewhere around here, obviously. I think it's this direction. It's down here, but let's grab that health first. Well, let's go ahead and insert the mapstone fragment. What this does is basically reveal the rest of the map of our current area to us. So, pretty useful to say the least. Especially for one such as myself. If you've seen any of my other platformers, you know I don't exactly have a good sense of direction. Heck, my RPGs for that matter, too. Just never trust my sense of direction. You will only bring yourself pain and misery by doing so. In the meantime, we've gathered the 2 keystones necessary to open that door. I'm gonna save here, mostly so we can replenish our energy. And here we've got flowers that shoot projectiles that, as you can probably imagine, hurt. We just time our jumps over them. Grab a keystone. Wait for that projectile to fizzle out and hit the wall. Then, once again, timer jumps over him. There's a secret here. These energy gates were sealed by the spirits of the past. If we collect enough energy cells, they will open the path. Looks like something will be nifty here if we go ahead and open that up. The issue is opening it up. We only have 2 energy right now, so we can't open it up. Make a save point. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop down and collect this keystone. I'm incredibly good at barely missing things. Drop down and collect this one right here. We've got 4 of them now. And conveniently, this door only needs 4 as well. Somber they found me, dormant and still. We told Ori the tale of her misguided will. Ori, the spirit tree. He must have used the last of his strength to save you. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated. I called out to Ori, but my child never came. Kuro stole sane. It was the end of our days. You received the Spirit Tree's light. He put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully now, for you must understand. The Spirit Tree sustained the 3 elements of light, and in turn, they brought balance and kept Nibble safe. The element of waters, high atop the Ginso tree. The element of winds, deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth, beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibble to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond Spider Coves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. Alright, that sounds like a pretty good next objective. Let's just go ahead and save, and move on. Off to, Thornfelt Swamp we eventually go. Be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable. Unstable, you say? Indeed, we can use enemies to break the ground for us. For reference, we are not, at the very least yet, able to break the ground on our own. Let's go ahead and pull this lever. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save point. Doesn't look like we can do much about that yet. We're just gonna go ahead and go down here and see what's in store for us. A large spirit light container. More spirit light has been added to our donut, but unfortunately it still seems like we can't do anything about those walls. Or this rock, for that matter. So we don't have enough ability points for any new abilities. Either way, it'll probably be a pretty decent idea to keep that in mind. Anno, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. Fair enough. You've learned Charge Flame. To use this ability, hold X to charge, then release X to detonate and damage everything in proximity. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that out on these doors now. Nifty. Who would have guessed that it works? Alright, in that case, we can also try it on this rock. And it works. Not sure what it did for us, but it worked. And there was one over here. And this will bring us to a life cell. We've increased our maximum health. In the meantime, we're back at a familiar waypoint. So now we can just go up that route to the Hollow Grove instead of all this way through the Sunken Glades and the Spirit Caverns. Why did I feel like there was something down there? We've already passed by that. Spear Flame, as you can probably imagine, is an incredibly powerful weapon, though also its use of an energy cell is a bit... sometimes not super optimal. Either way, every once in a while we'll just find crystals to replenish that energy, so not the worst. It's a lot of spider webs, to say the least. We don't have enough energy to open that energy door, unfortunately, so we're just gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna blast that. Not the cleanest execution of that I've ever seen, but you know what, we got a life cell anyway. Remember, your execution does not have to be clean for it to be effective. So we're out of mana right now, so we can't break that rock yet. But if I can move correctly, there we go. Break this crystal, get some mana back. Now we break that, and we can come down here. Just gonna go ahead and break both of those real. Ow! I did not realize those would still be here. Alright. We may have made a mistake, but you know what? We survived. And that's what really matters in the end. Anyways, with that ball of spider webs and possibly eggs down, we can now enter this place without falling directly into a pit of deadly thorns. And pick up another power cell for it. Right now, I may not have gotten the ability points for that, but you know what? It was totally worth it to send a message. And besides, I've got the magnet anyway. I can pick up most of them. Ow. Rude. Now seems as good a time as any to make a save point. I'm personally going to go ahead and add map markers. And now we can see some various ability point pickups that we have not had yet. That purple water does damage us, so we're not going to jump into poison personally. Our path is barred. So like the plan here is just to go along this way. And it looks like there's a mapstone fragment, so gonna see if I can pick that up. But first, that guy's probably not where we're supposed to be going. Found a mapstone fragment. And as for this energy cell, we would need to go around, I think, and that is not exactly a thing we can do right now. Actually, is it? I'm gonna have to check it out. Ow. How rude. I am so good at this game. Time to do all of that over again. Break those spikes as much as we can. Grab that map fragment. Go ahead and hop back down. And actually move somewhere useful this time. But first, we're breaking that rock. Not bad at all. And into the Thornfell Swamp we go, where we were supposed to go. Yo, how you doing, Lamp Man? I don't believe I'm supposed to push the rock this way upon closer examination, but we're going to keep doing it. Well, here's another spirit well. About to go get some more things for the house. Thought I'd stop by. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'll probably be going to check it out sometime after the stream. Let's see what new stuff you get then. When Ori brought light and hope to the forest. Which emote is that? Fonk. Gotta clean a bit before I go, though. Understandable. Others gave in, embraced darkness and fear. Where do you think you're going with that? Agumon from the Forlorn Ruins. We must follow his steps. We must get what he stole. Checks out. I'm just gonna mash X and hope it works. There we go. Get back here. Okay, I'm here in spirit for now. Hopefully I'll be here for real in a few. Understandable. Thank you for stopping by as well. Ah, I didn't realize one was still alive. I'm just gonna make a save point here. Feel like now's a good spot. How rude. Looks like fragile ground can be broken by these things. It seems like other things are sometimes hidden by the fragile ground. What kind of Minecraft mod is this? Good question. Whatever it is, it's fascinating graphically, to say the least. Make another save point. And go into the Moon Grotto. I'm good at video games. Alright, so now that we've seen that, we're gonna go ahead and just rekindle it so that we save after the cutscene instead of before it. timer progression with the laser so that I don't get hit this time. Defeat that spider. This doesn't look like somewhere I'm supposed to go yet. And that was bad timing. I'm gonna make a save point after getting through that section. Go ahead and die to this spider. How excellent I am at video games. A spirit well. I was so close to being able to heal. There he goes. We're gonna keep up the chase. I'm gonna pretend I'm not stupid. Not gonna do a very good job at it, though. You know what, instead of going off on our own direction, we're just gonna go ahead and actually follow him. Not before taking damage for other reasons, though. Ow. Give up 2 energy to go ahead and open this door. Save. And realize that I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. We're gonna go the other direction. How rude. Apparently I do have a mapstone fragment. Probably from somewhere else that I forgot to use it on. Well, let's go ahead and continue our chase then. Gather up this energy first, go ahead and save. I'm interested in what's over here, I think. Jump, you won't. Ow. Alright, there's a keystone. Just gonna save before making that jump. There's one. Let's get out of there. There's another somewhere around here. Below us, apparently. And there's also a mapstone fragment, the one that I was supposed to use on that door. Let me out of here. Gonna save before going down here. Grab the mapstone fragment. Which truly is an indication that I used the wrong mapstone fragment there, but you know what? Whatever works. Now I have to go down and grab it again because I died like a fool. Again. Alright, we grabbed that again. How rude. Go ahead and grab that energy. You're barely doing anything to him. Just realized that a better joke would have been damn Terraria looking lit nowadays. Not impossible. What are you talking about? Ori and the Blind Forest is my favorite open world survival craft game. Anyway, let's grab this other keystone now and get out of here. Ah, I didn't realize you're back. I'm gonna rekindle, grab this energy, and go back to that keystone door. This was not a good way of getting past that. Good thing we saved literally seconds before. Ow, how rude. Alright, now that that's out of the way. That was not a good idea. Perhaps full speed ahead is not exactly the best strategy in most circumstances. Ow, how rude. Alright, let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Good thing I saved. I have a tendency to not do things correctly.
I just looked him dead in the face and said, "Skill issue."
I can't disagree. Speaking of skill issues...
Yeah, I've been having a great day.
Sure sounds like it.
Yeah. First off, like, my back has been hurting all day, like a constant 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fucking painful, right? Well,
Yeah.
I have everyone in my house take a fucking crack at my back, see if we can, get it to pop or something, make it feel better. Nothing.
Dang.
No one's able to help. So I then go ahead and take a muscle relaxer, which made me pass out in the midst of playing Payday 2. Which, if you know anything about Payday 2, you know that, falling asleep during Payday 2, that is pretty damn hard to do.
I know nothing about Payday 2, if I'm being honest, but that somehow checks out.
Um, so yeah, I pass out during that, and I wake up. I'm like, huh, it's quieter in my room than normal. What's missing? And I look over. My fan is literally smoking.
Problematic. For many reasons.
Yeah. So now if my background audio sounds louder, because I had to move the louder fan closer to my fucking desk so I can still have a fan.
Simply not allowed. What is allowed,
Because
however, is getting a new ability. An ancestral tree. Leru lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cut through the air. Cut through the air, you say? You know, it just occurred to me I could probably be streaming this to Discord as well to make commentary less awkward.
I mean, possibly, but you gotta remember the bandwidth.
True. It doesn't seem to be cutting into my stream at all. From how little we've been. Yeah, yet. Anyway, we can now double jump. Pretty nifty ability, if I do say so myself. Rekindle. Save after getting the double jump.
Obviously, I do the pro gamer move here, and I open up CS:GO.
CSGO?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Well, I know what CSGO is, I'm just saying. Any specific reason that?
I've been watching Russian Badger a lot.
Fair enough. That would do it.
And he only has one, even though he only has one CS:GO video, it made me want to play it.
Understandable. In the meantime, we've got another energy cell now.
I just saw the worst joke I could possibly say that would make you absolutely fear for your the life of your stream. I was about to say I'm gonna use I'm about to use a call. Fuck. Sorry, I got food in my throat. I have mashed potatoes, and I guess they just caught my throat. But no, it's like I'm about to use a call out with a hard R. Loser.
Got him.
I mean, there is a hard R there. Go around there calling everyone a loser.
A loser.
Wow, you're a loser.
Upon closer examination, I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to do that. We're gonna find our way around here the long way around.
Are you sure that's not the way you're supposed to do it? It looks like you can use the like.
Well, yeah. I used
let's
this
say
rock
attached
to block this before I pushed that other rock down, because otherwise the rock would fall and I would get hit by the laser.
Huh?
Now we can safely push this rock down, blocking that laser. And flip this lever. What does it do? Turn off the lasers, apparently. How convenient. Then what we can do is this block redirects projectiles. So I can push it to this thing that appears like it could be broken with a projectile. Brilliant planning. There's an energy cell and some more spirit light containers. Nifty bit of collectibles there. And now we can go on the intended path. But first, more collectibles.
But
Ability
first, a word
cell.
from our sponsor. Read Shadow Legends.
Got him. Considering we're on the hard difficulty of the game and everything does twice as much damage as it does normally as far as I'm aware, we're gonna go ahead and pick up life efficiency. Get 2 health points back every time we pick up a health pickup.
Does sound good.
And where am I supposed to go now? Not this way. I'm gonna get that energy back. And now we head to the left. And dodge the enemy. Who would ever do such a thing? Not me, apparently. No! There goes the spider. I'm not sure if we can grab that right now. But what we can do is chase the spider. Not like that, though. Backtracking, my favorite time. Especially when it only happens because I'm stupid. Pick up that life pickup. Yep, doesn't look like we can go there yet. Can I release this somehow without using it? Yes. I can cancel it using the B button, which is awkward because that's the literal opposite side of the controller from the button you use to hold the charge attack. And this is just unfortunate. I commended this game's physics earlier, but it's becoming very clear that I don't actually understand
You
them.
got a guy in your chat who says neuroside.
Actually can reach
actually...
that life cell, you say? Small streamer with a little bit of swag. Is he goated with the sauce? Contrary to popular belief, no. Alright, how do I do this? I think I have a feeling. Not good at it. Come on. It's challenging, though, you say. Well, as we have seen so far, I'm not exactly, good at this game. This may not be a blind playthrough as outlined in the title, but I might as well be blind. I'll try for it later, some other time. Gather that health. Actually succeed at doing basic platforming this time around.
I'm having a come to Jesus realization that I am bad at CSGO.
What gave you that impression? Well. We're gonna open that lever and then chase him. Gather up these energy cells. Unfortunate. Ow. I'm just gonna save right there. I get the feeling I'm gonna mess up somehow. Grab this health pickup. Gotcha now. Get back here. Ori brought kindness and hope to his heart. Alright, we've recovered the water vein.
There's a guy in this CSGO match, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the enemy team. He keeps killing me because I'm bad. He has a knife. It's called apparently a skeleton knife, and it kind of looks like the Monado. This shit's even red, but it has like spider webs on it. So I am now affectionately calling this Spider-Man's Monado.
Checks out. Remember, the element of waters rests high atop the Ginso tree. We shall bring back the waters. Let us return immediately. Alright. But before that, there was a lever we, like, just pulled. Not important. We're gonna go ahead and check out what's over here. There's an ability cell. And looks like a shortcut on a way back. Time to go through all of that again. Just without the rocks. Alright, now we can continue on with the main story. But first, that was another lie. I'm going to be doing this room. Ow, how rude. Ow. It was worth it, too. A life cell. With the double jump, we can now make it into here. Ow. You break this rock, and realize that I'm not good at video games. Who would have guessed that saving after picking up collectibles would be a good idea? Apparently not me. Alright, now before we continue, we're gonna go ahead and save here. Grab the life pickup, and by that I mean realize that I'm not good at video games. Ow. See, this is why we remembered to save this time. Let me grab the life cell again. Rekindle this soul link. And make our magnet better. Come down here again, get hit on the same object. Realize that this block will try to kill us now. Alright, I don't think I can grab that. Give it a shot, just in case. I think I'm supposed to have the next major ability for this. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to have the next major ability for that. Ow, how rude. Once again, how rude. Gotcha.
And I should no longer be allowed to think.
What gives you that impression?
I just remembered Barrett Wallace Chrono.
I am not good at video games.
Why do I get better connection to your stream on my phone than my computer?
That is a good question. One that I do not have the answer for. I'm about 90% certain I'm not supposed to be here right now, but it's funnier this way.
Funnier.
I say funnier, but it turns out I actually don't have enough energy to open this door right now. Not that I don't have enough maximum energy, I just have used some of it on the way out.
Yeah.
I am so good at video games. Let's go ahead and grab that energy cell. not got crushed by that this time. This time. And now we can open that door. And we have made it back to the start of the game. Not much we can do here, though. Especially since we're supposed to be somewhere else right now. Ah, I did not realize I was back. We're gonna open that door and then we're gonna save. Why are you back?
Remember how I said?
What'd you say?
Remember how I said it was going to be difficult to find anything in my Assassin's Creed recordings that I wanted that I basically if I were to go through the recording, it'd be difficult to find what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm trying to find a very specific moment where I'm like using those support ropes to get from roof to roof,
Hmm.
and the whole game looks the same.
Unfortunate. Alright, let's save by the door this time instead of just winging it. You know, saving by the door is actually pretty equivalent to winging it upon closer examination. Especially when, the nearest enemy actively jumps on top of me, regardless of where I position myself. There we go. I've made it out alive. Somewhat.
Yeah, I found a clip of me using the ropes.
Nice.
Only took me 3.5 years.
I'm just gonna dodge that enemy instead of trying to kill it with the crushing block. And play safe around that one, because I'm currently at 1 health, it turns out. Well, we're gonna heal up at the Spirit Well. And now to actually go in the direction of our main objective, because there are still things I want to do before going to it. Like grabbing this ability light cell thing. I definitely know what things in this game are called. Ouch. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save here and do something stupid and see if I can cross that.
Oh
It appears
shit!
as though I
You
can't.
guys crossing them up?
Not very well. Or at all, it seems.
TJ would cross up.
Unfortunately, there are no mix-ups here.
He himself is a little mixed up.
You ever cross yourself up?
All the time. Especially mentally.
Hmm. We're gonna go ahead and grab...
Mental cross.
What was that?
the mental processes are the best.
Indeed. We're gonna grab an ability that lets us heal every time we make a save point. Probably gonna be helpful for one such as myself.
Now, obviously, like,
Ow.
no, obviously you don't need it because you're TJ. You've already mastered the.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I mean, you don't need horrible. Yeah, obviously you're good at all platformers.
I think there have been some displays today that would beg to differ.
What? No, no. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's true, I do not know what I'm talking about. I also apparently don't know how to play this game. I was under the impression these things were supposed to go down when I got too close. Ow. Everything here does so much damage. I lied about everything doing 2 damage. I'm getting hit with attacks that do like 4 damage. And I have a max health of 6.
Double the damage, double the fun.
Well, I can't go through here, it seems. Fine, we'll go and actually check out the objective. I lied. Alright, can I make this jump? Yes. Now we have 7 health points. Now I only die in 2 hits. Where before I was dying in 2 hits. Nifty, I accidentally got that enemy to break the thing that I was standing on. Gonna save. Grab an ability cell. I have no idea where the switch for that ability cell is.
Obviously, at the Church of Martel.
Unfortunately, not this series.
Damn.
But if you would like to know more about the Church of Martel, you can watch my Tales of Symphonia streams that run on Mondays from 2 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. In the meantime, we have made it to the Ginso tree. Will we be able to restore the water? The waters of Nibble once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotten and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Ginso's tree heart we must find. The Ginso tree's heart we must find. This whole place's gimmick is there's various places in the tree that you can go into and be led to other parts of the tree with. And, yeah. This will be coming in handy later, for obvious reasons.
This is a surprise to level help us later.
Indeed. It does not appear as though these enemies can be damaged. Good to know. Also, I have 0 energy. This is definitely not going to end poorly.
See, you said that, and I didn't even think that, he goes 0 energy in the game. I was just about to go, same.
Understandable. Well, it ended poorly. Who would have guessed? Ow. Ow. Alright, we lived. Now to hopefully do this a bit more properly this time. Hopefully. Where am I? Here. Now this one will lead me down there. I don't think I want to advance yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up and gather this energy crystal that's just here. Now we can break apart this rock. I need to know, can I go back up here? Yes. Take the shortcut back to where we were supposed to be initially. And keep going through the Ginso tree. Ow. Ow. Now we've got a section where we must do some quick thinking, which does not work on someone who does not have a sense of direction. You might say, how does not having a sense of direction have anything to do with thinking quick? And the answer is because I must quickly think about which direction I'm going in. Either way, we ended up getting through it just fine. Now we've got another block that appears to redirect projectiles, so we're just going to position that right there, so this projectile can break this wall. And what we can also do is not that.
Oh, don't yell to it. Not rat.
I could push that down there. Push this also down there. And then, please let this work the way I expect it to. Yes. Alright. Now I have redirected the projectile, so it goes into another projectile redirector and breaks the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and grab crystal and save. Alright, now there's a fight of some kind. And, that did not go very well. Let us try that again. Come on, where are you gonna show up next? Fool! Never show your face around me. Ah! He showed his face around me. Unforgivable. Alright, the plan worked. We beat the enemy. And now we must gather some keystones. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Gamer Jeff Chill.
Can we have chili?
I need to see that again. Gamer Jeff Chills. Is this a casual Twitch account as opposed to a more professional one?
I was also seeing his Edge, like, since I forgot I even had it logged into Edge, but I just had to load up the stream via Edge rather than Chrome to see if it works better.
Is it working any better?
Instead of giving me constant buffering, it's just showing me, you know, it's just like elongating everything.
My favorite.
But it definitely is. It does seem to be working a bit better, yeah.
Good to hear.
At least a little bit.
Yeah, because I have the stream open on my second monitor, which is notably
No, I know for a fact.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's not your guys. Like, it's not your issue. It's for some reason my issue.
I would not be able to help you with that, unfortunately. But what I can get help with is this ancestral tree shall give me a new ability. Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air. Listen to his voice, the wisdom he shared. We already talked to a tree who could supposedly cut through the air, so dashing through the air doesn't sound that different. But no, it is. We now have the best ability in the game, Bash. To use this ability, hold near lanterns or hold Y near lanterns or enemy projectiles, then aim in the direction you'd like to leap. Projectiles will be redirected in the opposite direction. This single-handedly negates enemy projectiles and makes them into tools for our movement. It also negates enemies and makes them into tools for our movement.
Also, I just added I added another game to the games for Saturday. Cat.
I have seen. It is an intriguing suggestion, to say the least.
When is a popular Twitch streamer protagonist gonna be streaming this all bet stream while betting on it?
Now, while I may be a gambling man, that does not mean I am good at it. Speaking of things I am not good at, apparently positioning myself to bash in Ori and the Blind Forest. Alright, it worked. We're gonna save real quick. Now, what's over here? Not that. Let's try that again, and actually use Bash this time. There we go. We've received an energy cell. Perfectly good. So good, in fact, we're just going to use it by saving real quick. Good choice to save too, because I almost absolutely made a terrible mistake. I'm going to save once more. Wait for this door to open, grab this energy again. And now, there's an enemy. One that is intended to teach us how to use Bash. Bash is easily the most broken ability in the game. And frankly, I'm here for it. Speaking of things I'm here for, a spirit well. I love getting save points that don't require me to spend my own resources. I'm still going to spend my own resources on a save point anyway, because then I can upgrade my skills. I'm going to have the cost of Charge Flame, because Charge Flame is nifty, and I don't want to feel forced to not use it because I'm out of mana.
That was TFS I'm thinking of. Every time someone says out of mana, I think of the bit they do where like all of them are acting like they're in an MMORPG and Gohan just screams, "I'm out!"
Yeah.
And for some reason, I haven't been able to place that for
Well,
like days now.
I'm glad that you have been able to place it. You can also access the ability tree from within a spirit well. That would check out. I've just never bothered trying. But you know what?
Oh man, poor
I saved
TJ.
roughly 5 feet away closer to my objective, so you know what? It's a speedrunning tactic, obviously.
It's a win in my book.
The heart of the Ginso tree once kept the elements of water safe, but now it's corrupted, all foul and decayed.
You're really sitting there thinking, damn, how could I be so stupid?
It only checks out. We have to help it, cure it, and cleanse all the blight by removing the corruption on both of the sides. That would check out. Let's head off to the left first, I think. That is not a thing I can bash off of upon closer examination. This, however, is. Now let's watch as my precision is put to the test. I've missed 2. Will I miss the 3rd? No.
So a couple days ago, I was grabbing footage for the Assassin's Creed 2 video, and I'm actually going to boot up the game again because I missed something that I thought I grabbed footage for. That's basically talk about how there's 3 different factions you can hire to help you out: the courtesans, the thieves, and then the mercenaries. And I didn't actually hire mercenaries in the clip that I thought I had. Okay, well, it shouldn't be too hard to get that, right? Just hop in the game, find a band of mercenaries, hire them, have them act upon my enemies so I can show that off, right?
Yeah.
There's only one problem. I've been wandering around this entire city for 5 minutes and haven't found a single one. I found a lot of thieves and courtesans, but not the fucking mercenaries.
That does sound like a problem. Alright, now that I've accidentally used these projectiles to clear the way instead of using them what they're intended for, let's see if I can actually do it correctly now. Apparently the answer to that question is no. But I can use it to once more defeat an enemy and clear the way.
Only found some.
Nice. And now we can break another wall that shall allow us to clear the corruption. Just gonna save real quick. And now we listen to Sane. Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go. Alright, the water is coming back, and it's here to kill us, even though we just helped it. Unfortunately, somehow
helping
checks
someone
out.
to try to kill you.
My favorite, how'd you know? I am
So-
not good at escape segments. Ow. Ability pickup, definitely more important than getting out of here alive. Come on. Various health pickups. Not the ones that increase my life permanently, so not super important. Speaking of not super important, let's waste time picking up more ability pickups instead of getting out of here, like we should be doing. Thank God, the normal ability shockwave that typically kills everything didn't kill everything, because otherwise we would have been dead. But we have made it out. And the water is running clean and running again, I guess. I know how wonderfully eloquent a situation. Oh, hello there. Kuro did not like that. I think now's about time to skedaddle.
This is gonna sound cringe, but I have to use Twitter.
Oh no.
It's the easiest way for me to get my for me to move my clips from my PS5. Like it's either I take my clips from my PS5 and plug a USB stick into my PS5 and then just copy over there, or I just go ahead and upload it to Twitter and download it.
It was the light that she hated, the light of our kind. But Ori's kindness would once again save my child. It's the spider that we prevented from having his leg trapped under a rock earlier. He has somehow managed to save us from the giant crow that was actually about to murder us. Ori!
That was an owl.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure that was an owl.
It might be an owl. I don't know, I'm
They didn't
blind.
have the right facial. They didn't have the right
They did not.
structure for a crow.
I'm just stupid, don't worry about me. It is an owl. To be fair, an owl named Kuro. Either way. Ori, I thought I had lost you to Kuro's talents of hate, but it was Gumo who saved you, delivering us from an uncertain fate. But look here, with the Ginso tree restored, Nibble's waters are clear. But there's no time to lose, we must make haste. The element of wind's next, resting deep within the forlorn ruins. Inside the misty woods, there's a key that will open their gates. Fair enough. Well, in the meantime, we can actually safely move in water now, instead of just immediately getting poisoned and dying. You won't. I guess it won't. Dang. See you later, nerd. Now, to do my legendary technique of having no idea where I'm supposed to go again. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and blast that open. And now I can swim across. How wonderful. Go ahead and catch a breath real quick. Dive just a bit deeper. See what we can find. Another place to catch a breath and a keystone. Ow. I'm good at this game. Said anyone but me. There's another keystone. Ow. Unfortunately, I've made a mistake and forgot to save at all. And by forgot, I mean neglected to. Notable distinction. Now we're gonna save here, so that I don't have to do all of that again. Run through that, grab some air, and run through this. Save once more. And grab a keystone. Save again. Instead of saving at a place that was already down, go ahead and just use up a resource. We're gonna grab this map key fragment. Breathe. Breathe a bit more. And go through without getting crushed this time.
Like breathe a bit more.
Have you sufficiently breathed? Alright. Now I'd need to know. Charred Flame can damage them. Not only damage them, but allow other attacks to damage them as well. Convenient. Somehow putting the map key in. Never mind. Inconvenient. I lied. Alright, let's try this again, but actually use my brain this time. Possibly. Nope, no brain usage here. Make a save point on the surface instead of forcing myself to swim all that way back. Good thing I made that too. I'm gonna come over here where it seems to refuse to charge at. Or at least for the most part refuse. Every once in a while it decides committal is a good option. Aha! Fool. Alright. With all that out of the way, we can go ahead and advance. Now, through this gate that required 2 keystones. In case you care, you've left the map fragment down there. Not again. Well, I might as well go grab that while I'm still here. Now, just because I beat this game with 100% completion before does not mean I am good at it. Alright, let's remember the map fragment this time. Probably a good idea. Why am I so bad at video games? I'm not even doing anything difficult. I'm literally just dying in a single hit. What we're going to do to remedy this is we're going to save over here to recover a hit point so that hopefully I don't just instantly die upon contact with these thorns.
Did you see that in the comment?
Yeah, I did see it. I'm addressing it right now by gathering said forgotten map fragment.
Alright. Sorry, I'm like watching the stream, but I'm also like, working on my video. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, if anyone in the chat would like to check out this video, find GamerJeffTK and his YouTube channel, Jeff's Gaming Emporium, for a video on Assassin's Creed 2 that will go live in approximately 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, meanwhile, the 358 video coming out here on Friday.
Indeed.
So here in 2 days.
In fact, these videos can give you a head start on what my next RPG project for Mondays is going to be, because I'm going to be starting the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and Jeff has covered several of those as far as I'm aware.
Yep. I have so far covered 1, 2, Chain of Memories. The 358 comes out in 2 days, and then 3 weeks after the Assassin's Creed 2 video is going to be Recoded. I think after Recoded did what, Birth by Sleep?
Yeah. Next is Birth by Sleep. And after that, I guess you could cover, like, 2.8. But, like, I don't know if that'd be necessary.
I might lump that one in with actual Birth by Sleep, because it does have Birth by Sleep in its title.
Indeed.
You know, Birth by Sleep point to a fragmentary passage.
Yeah? Wait, no, Dream Drop. Dream Drop, right. I forgot about Dream Drop.
Oh yeah, Dream Drop.
Well,
Yeah,
Dream Drop
yeah.
is in 2.8, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'm technically not incorrect, I'm also just technically not correct.
Man, I can't wait to sit here and review the Union Cross movie. Just kidding,
Back cover.
that's not happening.
Ah! Understandable. I don't think there's much to review for back cover for, like, a casual audience anyway. Because there's plenty to review for a not very casual audience, but since we're not talking about story in your videos, yeah, that's kind of worthless.
Yeah.
Illo was the stoutest of all the spirits, the most powerful ever seen. Now here he rests, turned into an ancestral tree. We have now gained the ability to be stout, and by that I mean stomp. Press A to leap in the air, and then down to dive powerfully towards the ground. Powerfully, you say? We can now break things that we needed other people to break for us earlier. We can also ground pound some switches to get stuff done elsewhere. This might unironically be one of the best attacking options in the entire game, too, since simply ground pounding will damage everything around you, regardless of whether or not it is on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. How do I open that? I've got no clue. Now, before we move on and do anything important, we're going to pick up this ability pickup. And now, we can finally move on and start heading towards the element of wind. And by that, I mean beat up the thing that's in between us and it. Bonk. I am so good at video games. I'm just gonna save here, I think. Probably not a bad idea, right?
Most likely.
Be a bit careful about our positioning. Heal up. Yeah, ground pound and bash together make up easily some of the single most broken combat I've ever seen in a Metroidvania, and frankly, I couldn't be any happier. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Nope. Pick up that ability pickup and immediately die. Wow, how good I am at this game. At this rate, I'm using save points less like save points and more like healing consumables.
I mean, if it works, right?
Indeed. Using the wonders of Bash, we can threaten people when they threaten us. There seems to be a mapstone here somewhere that I didn't actually do anything with. I'm gonna do something with it. And also pick up this ability pickup that's just here. Sure is nice to be able to swim through water without being poisoned. And now I can finally start diverging some skill points into the combat tree, because apparently I need it. Wait, no, apparently there's a reason I didn't grab that. Well, time to once more leave this place. And hopefully do something productive instead. That is something I will be doing from time to time. If you ever just see me ground pound while switching directions on a wall, don't ask.
But to ask who is your controller bugging out again, but
No, it's not.
You said you got that fixed the other day.
Yeah, I got a new controller that should not be broken, and whenever I do that, that's just me instinctively hitting down while rapidly switching from left to right on the D-pad. The reason I do that is because half circles in fighting games.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I going? Somewhere over here, possibly. Possibly. Pick up that ability, pick up. There's an energy door here. One that is hiding an ability cell. This does not appear to have been the correct way. Time to go find somewhere else to go instead. Didn't see you there. Ow. I was gonna save real quick. Probably a good idea. Ow. This looks like I can break it. I can indeed. And it gives me ability points and not much else. keep going to the left here. Ah! Miscalculations were made. Now I want to break that again, though. Definitely not a huge waste of time.
Put the Master Chief in the soda.
What?
They put the Master Chief in the soda.
Not Master Chief. Wow, I'm so good at video games.
I feel that. I feel that.
Gonna break that. Put this map fragment in here. And now we can see more of the Hollow Grove. I'm just gonna save again real quick. Ah. Still hunting the light, blinded by hate.
Blinded by the hate.
Kuro still wants us dead. Which I guess checks out. Ow, how rude. I am officially out of mana. But you know what? I have health instead. Am I supposed to be going here yet? I actually have no idea. Possibly. Though I might also just be headed in the complete wrong direction. Would not be out of the question
Also,
for me.
yeah, I was about to say also very possible.
Alright, well either way, let's collect that life power up again. This time save after collecting it. Unlock this door again. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to be here, because this is like the entrance to Mount Horu, I think.
I, huh.
Either way, we're going. Definitely not a mistake.
I just thought of something kind of cursed. It's probably been done before, and so like, it's kind of cursed, kind of not. You know the opening to start lifting weights, uh, or like how heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Yeah.
I was thinking of the start lifting weights and your life will change video. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just instead of side of chest though, Sugeki!
Hmm. Classic.
Like editing maze.
Ow.
Sugeki!
Considering that these things deal 9 damage to me when they explode, and I only have 8 health, I think, yeah, I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. So now that I've unlocked that door and that, well, we're just gonna leave. I think that sounds like a good plan. We're just gonna get out of here. Ow. Grab that ability point. And try to make it to air before I drown. Probably a good idea. That is not what I meant to accomplish there. Let's go on and head up here. Where we seem to get
Isolate.
an ability cell. And I get the feeling this is supposed to be something else. So yeah, we're not doing that yet. Ow, how rude. Alright, we will finally be getting back out of the, this place where we initially dropped the spider egg sack down on. Open up this mana door, yes. Find another ability cell. Definitive proof of ground pound being the single most broken ability in the game. With the exception of Bash, of course, which in itself is also the most broken ability in the game.
Yeah.
We have once more made it to the spirit tree. So you know what that means? Time to find our way to the misty woods. Charge flame that door open. Break into this ability cell. And we're gonna do some more combat upgrades. In particular, Charge Flame Burn, improving the radius and damage of Charge Flame, and Split Flame, letting us normal attack 2 people at once. Ow. When you begin to realize that enemies are merely opportunities, the world opens up so much more. Ow. Just gonna rekindle that. Wow, I got sniped. That was terrible positioning on my part. Once more, terrible positioning on my part. It's gonna heal up again. And pound this in. Bonk. Bonk. And I missed. Bonk. There we go. Alright, now that door up there is open.
Minute for this video put together, and time to go make that idea of mine reality.
Have fun with that.
Because now I just do that.
Is reality whatever you will it to be?
Me learning how to use editing software was the worst thing that could have ever happened to the world.
Understandable.
I mean, we've all seen, at least not everyone, but you and I have both. You and I both know about cooking by Mario Salami.
Indeed.
And then, of course, mistake.mp3, not MP3, MP4. So it's time to make another one.
Fun. Ah! Ow. We're gonna heal up again. Right here, since I seem to keep dying here. Good thing too. I am doing what we in the business refer to as leaving. I'm not doing a very good job at it. Ow. You alright there?
The only thing I need to do more of here is raise its volume even further beyond.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I've maxed its volume. Now, I'm about to make this a clip so that way I can continuously raise its volume until it completely drowns out Cytochesto.
Hmm.
Actually, I think it's better how it is, actually.
You know, I'm gonna go a different way. Perhaps in the direction of the objective. At least until I get some mana back.
Or wait, I have a better idea.
Well, off
Okay,
to the
so
Misty Woods we go.
so there's two variants of Kotsugeki,
Oh no.
which does make this a problem because they only say Cytochesto once.
Hmm.
But I think I found the perfect one out of the two, so it's fine.
Understandable. I know of this place, the feel of the air. The path to the west leads to the Misty Woods Trail. However, that's not a great idea. Kuro looms up ahead, won't allow us to pass. Let us not travel further, lest we unleash her wrath. What are you talking about? This is a great idea. Alright, I've saved the game. You know what that means. Time to go back to where we were before. Since I am now at full health and mana.
Might see if I can get someone in a call real quick just to ask them how to say it. I can't show you yet, so I can't ask you. But I might hop in a different call and be right back.
Alright.
Do that real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, have fun with that. I don't want to talk about it. Leave that there. Good thing I did too. Because I am not very skilled at this game. Ow. Contact damage. Well. As long as Kuro's out there, the path to the Misty Woods will be blocked. But look up there. We might be able to distract her if we loosen that rock. Loosening a rock, you say? My favorite kind of strategy. Ow. See you later, nerd. We have given the owl a concussion. You know what else we have gotten? A feather. You collected Kuro's feather. To use this item, press A and then press right trigger. Kuro's feather will allow Ori to glide freely or ride on wind currents. Is a nifty item to say the least. Save again. The haze of the misty woods deceived the minds of all. Those lost within were never found. I can work with that. Into the misty woods. Ow. Okay, maybe not quite yet. Let's save on the other side of that. I'm not going to lie, this place somewhat triggers my motion sickness, but it's still a neat place, so, oof about that, I guess.
Alright, I got my verdict.
Your verdict, you say?
Yeah.
What is the verdict?
Whether it sounded... Like, I needed to know if it sounded better one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Basically with lowered audio on the original, or just, like, leaving it the same. And having clips of Geki play over it.
Hmm.
It's also going to be named How Heavy Are the Dumbbells That You Lift opening, but nothing has changed. Nothing at all has changed.
But it's a perfectly
It's also going to be
normal.
unlisted.
Hmm.
But it's perfectly normal, yeah.
A shrouded lantern. This mysterious haze bellows out of its stem. If we find a way to light it, the path might clear up once again. Well, that'll be fun to figure out. Ow. I didn't see those spikes because of the projectile coming straight at me. Ow. And now we get into the... Ow. And now we get into the real meat and potatoes of the movement, and that is the bash and the glide. Let's heal and let's save. What's over here? I don't want to talk about it. Alright, we've got a keystone. And suddenly the way back has changed. Fun. Ow. Ow. gonna save again. Another, ow. Another keystone. Deceived by the mist, they were lost in the woods. Joke's on you, I get lost too easily to be deceived. Atsu's torch! It was lost in this place. If we carry it to the Shrouded Lantern, it might show us the way. The way, you say? Ow. Well, time to see if I have a good sense of bearing, a good sense of my direction when I'm in a place that literally just chooses not to work like anywhere else. Gonna break that open, save the game. Ow. Pretend I have any idea what I'm doing. Ow. Try that again. Ow. Ow.
Bless you.
Thank you. Ow. Man. Every time I try to switch off a wall jump, my brain just tells me, you gotta switch from left to right by going down because you're doing a half circle, and that is not at all the case. Ah! Another ancestral tree. Tatsu used to climb the mountains high atop Sorrow Pass. When her brother's torch faded, she fell to the mists, where she lost her path. Fair enough. What can you offer me? You've learned Climb. To use this ability, press and hold right trigger when you're against a wall to travel along its surface. We can now actually control the rate at which we climb instead of just randomly wall jumping, hoping to accomplish something.
Hey! That's pretty good.
Indeed. Ow. Oh, every time I jump, these, what are these, actually? Flowers? Question mark? Change state between bloomed and unbloomed. Ah, now we've got the ones that are dependent on rhythm. No, not rhythm, just literally which ones I last touched. No, Alright, let's go ahead and save. There's the third keystone. And the world is twisting once more. These ones are once more tied to jumps. Ah, this is not a good sign. Let us try that again. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Grab that keystone first, and then we move. Save once more. After all, we've pretty clearly seen that I cannot be trusted. Alright, so what's the gimmick here? Unless I'm just supposed to make it all the way over there first. Alright. I left the key. Chat lag. Understandable. It is a well-known problem within my group that, the delay on Twitch streams makes it incredibly awkward to commentate. Though thank you for reminding me, because if I hadn't remembered, if I hadn't remembered, things would have very quickly gotten awkward. Because then I would have had to go all the way back and, do it again.
Alright, back in the mall.
Alright. I'm just gonna save here. No. Ah! Alright, we're good. We live. I don't want to talk about it. Ow. I could use another save point sometime soon. That would be nice. Ow. No! I cannot move at a steady pace. Alright. What fools, thinking they can challenge me. They'd be correct. Ow. I sure would appreciate it if things didn't do more than half of my max health. That was a bit too far. Ah! How rude. Ow! Ow. Man. I hate being out of energy in this game, but also it's not fun to not use energy in this game. Ow. 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 When will I get somewhere safe? Please give me energy. I ask nothing more. Oh, there's finally some energy. We're saving right away. Oh! Good thing we saved right away. No! My butterfingers. Now let's use climb very carefully here. Because I'm actually on my last hit point. This is not a great situation to be in, to say the least. Please. Please give me more energy. Alright. We keep moving on. Not like that. Alright, let's take this a bit more carefully. No! Alright, I typically end my streams at 5 o'clock Mountain, so we've got like 8 minutes left in this. Ouch. Can I make any progress in those 8 minutes? That is the question of the day. Neither of those were the timing I think I needed. Alright. Now we've got these platforms that move and are dangerous on most sides. But, ow. Why didn't climb work there? Ah! No! Ori and the Blind Forest typically isn't a very difficult game. I'm just, one, I'm playing on the second hardest difficulty after the one that literally does not allow you to die. And two, I'm not good at it in the slightest. Ow. Alright, we need to get out of here. So that is priority number one. Can I get out of here in a decent amount of time? Why can't I grab that one? One life is on normal difficulty? Oh, is it? Huh, I had no idea. That would check out. I was under the impression one life was also on hard. I was thinking, man, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. But if it's on normal, yeah, then I can probably do it. Might be a great thing to fit into my schedule for the Saturday challenge stream, which as of the moment will be doing the deal in the messenger, which is basically one life as well, except you're buffed into infinity. But as we've seen, even with as much power as I could possibly want, I am not particularly good at video games. Please bring me something that lets me be safe. Nope. Of course not. I'm not allowed to be safe. I'm gonna send you away. I'm leaving. Alright, I believe I have successfully left. And by that I mean I'm in danger. Alright, there goes one of them. I disagree. Fair enough. Alright. That door's open. We're gonna use the fact that I got a new ability point to save myself a lot of trouble. And we're going to get air dash before we actually have dash. Brilliant plan, I know. Alright, there are the 4 keystones. We wait for the door to open. And finally, we have the gimmick. Now, I can't remember where I'm supposed to bring this. I think I just bring this back through here. Ah! Why am I blind? I should probably make use of the fact that I can drop items. Well, either way, since we have gotten the gimmick, the torch, to say, I believe now is as good a time as any to end this stream. Go ahead and join me on Friday for the aforementioned deal in the Messenger, which is another platformer that I'm not particularly good at. Go ahead and, on Saturday, I'll find out whatever my friends are doing from 8 to 11 Mountain Time. On Monday, we will be streaming some more Tales of Symphonia, and Wednesday we will be continuing Ori and the Blind Forest. Thank you for watching, and I believe it is time to log off for the day. See you around next time, hopefully. Yeah, thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow too. Alright, in that case, I shall see you when I next go live, hopefully.